Hi there, ladies. Today we're going to go through some diaphragmatic breathing in child's pose. Lily is up in the background, up above the camera, so you might hear a few sounds now and then. Okay, so get into all fours on the ground. Maybe a yoga mat, maybe not, that's okay. Get something underneath your knees if you need it, such as a folded up blanket or a beach towel or some pillows. So we'll start in hands and knees. There's some space between your feet, but they don't have to be too wide. And let's slowly walk the hands forward and begin to sit the hips back towards the feet. Let your knees come wider as you need. Reach those arms forward and let your head come down. You can turn your head to one side if it's more comfortable for breathing. Or if you feel like your head isn't coming down to the floor, use something underneath your forehead. Again, something like a pillow, or if something like that isn't on hand, simply fold your hands so that you can rest your forehead on top of them. We'll take 3 regular breaths of whatever breathing pattern feels right to you here. So 3 breaths. Last one. Let your knees come a little bit wider if you feel any pinching at the front of your hips. Maybe let your butt come up higher into the air as well. You can see mine's now a few inches up. And walk your hands out a bit. Your elbows do not need to be straight. What we're going to do, let that head rest down. Maybe it hits the mat, maybe it doesn't. But I want you to focus on drawing your breath to the lowest 3 ribs that you have. So maybe take one hand, reach and feel for them on one side, and then feel on the other, and get in your head, okay, this is where I'm pulling my breath to, all the way around your abdomen, and that well, not quite circle, not quite oval. All right, pull to there. Inhale to those bottom 3 ribs. Exhale, slow, just as long as your inhale was. So perhaps you inhale to a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. To those bottom 3 ribs especially. Keep this breathing pattern. So in addition to really trying to strengthen your diaphragm, to strengthen your intercostals, and to increase the ability of your ribs to move apart to allow more air to come into your lungs, you're also working on the movement at what's called your costovertebral joints. So that's the spot where your ribs meet your spine. So even there, that's helpful for working on pelvic floor health, because the better the mechanics of breathing are, the better the health of the abdomen and the pelvis. It's pretty cool stuff. So now, with an exhale, walk your hands off toward the side that feels good. And then sit your hips down a little bit. Try to press those ribs open to the side. We'll take 4 deep breaths, opening up right there. So you're still doing that diaphragmatic breathing to those bottom 3 ribs, but now you're also putting an extra stretch through the side of that rib cage and those intercostals and the muscles that go on top of them. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands over to the other side so you can open up and compare. What's that feel like? Continue to aim your hips back to where they were when your arms were in the center. 2 more breaths. Hey, Lilybug. Last breath. So I invite you to spend at least 4 more breaths on whichever side felt tighter, and then to go about your day and make it an awesome